What up everybody, it's your boy Nautical. Welcome back to a new video. So there has always been an argument between PlayStation and Xbox. Which system is better? Which platform is better? Now, it can be definitely subjective when it comes to the overall platform itself, like the system. Some people are going to just prefer the PlayStation platform, or some are just going to prefer Xbox. But there's one thing that is undeniably better, in my opinion, is Xbox Live over PSN. And it's mostly just because of the functionality that Xbox Live has been iterating on for the last 13-14 years, where PSN for a long time was just a free service that was available on PS3 and didn't become paid until the PS4. But it looks like a lot of the long awaited features is finally going to make its way to the PSN for PS4. Now, this looks like it's maybe a leaked document, and it also might be a rumor, so take all this with a grain of salt, but this all looks like it could be releasing with the new patch update, which is coming out for the PSN later this year. We still have no confirmed date on that patch either. Now, one of the rumored features that's going to come to this is PlayStation 1 Classic compatibility. It's going to give you the chance to play games like Patapon, Papa the Rapper, Crash Bandicoot, just to name a few. Now, we don't know how this is actually going to work on a pricing front. We don't know if it's going to be 1080p remasters or if they're just going to use PlayStation Now to actually stream these games over. But it will be really cool to play some of these older games and give a little bit more bang for your buck to actually do this. If this is something they can just release to people as a free update to people that already are subscribed to PlayStation Plus, I don't expect something like that because Sony just charges for pretty much everything. The next rumored feature that will be coming is the ability to take your game demos and trials and hide them in your library. This will make a lot of sense. A lot of people have all those games spread out across the front page of their dashboard, and if you want to play something that you already downloaded before, you have to go all the way down the list to get to those games. Because what it does is anytime you install a trial or a demo and you played it recently, it puts it to the forefront of your list of all your games you have on your system. Just very cumbersome. I mean, it's not a really big deal, but this is basically a quality of life change, and I hope they do make that. And then it just makes it so you don't have to see this wall of games that you have in your library that you don't even have any interest in downloading no more because they're just sitting there and it just takes up a lot of space. It makes it harder to find the things you want to play. So I think that would be a really good feature if they actually do bring that. So another feature that may be coming that's rumored is a wish list being enabled for the PlayStation Store. That makes a lot of sense. Amazon has one. I don't think Xbox has one, which would be something that I really want Xbox to do, because I really do see this as a really big feature, because I get a lot of text messages and emails from Steam, which is the PC client that I use for my PC games, and it always updates me whenever a game that's in my wish list goes on sale. So it really promotes buying games when you see them go on sale, because you can't always keep your eye on the store to know exactly when something is going on sale that you want to buy, and you don't want to be either one of the people that miss one of these great sales when they pop up. So this would be a really good implementation of just giving more consumers buying power to buy the games they want to buy. And I think that this is a really good feature, and I hope that Xbox does this feature too, because this is something that they're really missing on too, I believe. The next rumored feature would be an increase to the maximum number of players in a PSN online party. Now, right now, I can't remember, I think it's only 8 people that you can have in there. This will be a really big change to people that like to stay in parties and play in those really massive multiplayer games. I know there's not a lot of games that really support over 8 anyways. This will just be a really cool feature to have available for all of your people to want to play in and just have the same conversation in the same game that they're playing on. Xbox currently goes up to 12, so it's definitely a plus to actually get more people in there. If PlayStation can boost theirs up to 12 also. And probably the biggest rumored feature that's coming to this update is the ability to change your PSN ID. This is something that everybody's been asking for on PlayStation Network ever since PS3. This is probably the #1 requested feature everybody wanted. And I just remember articles where Sony said the infrastructure wasn't there, something in the code wouldn't allow them to do it on a PSN. Well, with this being a leaked rumor, it looks like they finally got past that obstacle. This will be a massive net positive for Sony if they can actually get this done. Microsoft has been charging $10 per name change after your first initial one, meaning you got the first one free. Hopefully PlayStation does the same thing and they just don't go out and make it so you have to pay every time you do it. I think everybody should have the right to change their name at least one time for free per account. But if Sony decides to charge people to change their name for every name change, I'm fine with that too, because some people will just do it no matter what. Because there's names out there that people had when they were in high school or in elementary school or middle school that they just aren't known by anymore, and they're just pretty much afraid to actually go online with because they don't want their friends to see the ridiculous names they picked when they were younger. If you guys see my PSN, mine is nautical. I picked it because that's what I love. I love water. I love the ocean. I love things like that. So nautical was a really good pick for me, and it just sounds cool too. And a lot of people just don't really understand that. So I'm good with my PSN ID name. I don't know about a lot of other people out there, but that's a really cool feature if they can finally bring it, and it would definitely be a game changer. Microsoft has made a lot of money off of people changing their Xbox Live gamer tag over the course of however long that feature has been around, since 360. So guys, what do you think? Do you think the PSN network definitely needs these type of updates for their system? Do you think they're going to help the PS4 overall? Let's talk about that in the comment section. Also, I'm going to add my PSN ID in the description, so add me to your friends list if you want to. This is your boy Nautical. Make sure you like this video if you like the content, sub to the channel if you haven't, turn on email notifications, gonna let you know the next time my video goes live. I really appreciate you watching it, and I will see you guys in the next video, and you have a good week. Peace.